Right, to this weather impact alert, Robb Ellis, it's going to be a busy evening for you guys.
It is. Angela and I will both be tracking what's going to be moving through, and I say what's going to be moving through because we may start to see this evolve a little bit over time. Been a prolific hail producer farther to the west. We may see this change into more of a wind damage event as time goes on, but we're still tracking that. So let me show you where we are with radar currently, because this really is going to be, at this point, we're now kind of in the radar trend time frame of this. We do have the tornado watch that's in place. All of Indiana is clear for now when it comes to what's on radar. But farther to the west, this is where we are tracking some stronger storms, even some tornado warnings, lots of severe thunderstorm warnings. And notice how, by the way, this one cell has a tornado warning issued for it. We've been tracking that. However, I'm going to dive in a little bit closer. The question will remain, will these storms remain as discrete cells? Will it be one storm cell that we watch march across the eastern part of Illinois and then cross the line? If that's the case, we'll likely, as we just saw, see the tornado warnings continued farther to the east. But notice the cell to the north. This one's starting to take on a little bit more of a linear structure. So will we start to see a line of storms move through, which tends to be more of a wind type event? However, having said all of that, I will tell you that farther to the west, I've been watching all of these storms, and each of these little white dots was a hail report. Prolific hail producers, and not only that, this has been large hail. And stick around for the 5 o'clock show, because Angela's been ingesting some hail pictures from one of our fellow meteorologists farther to the south and west, I believe out of St. Louis. Huge hail photos that we've been seeing, or photos of huge hail. We're going to bring those to you. Angela will have that. But what's the timing on this? So let me walk you through it. I think sometime within the next hour or so, we'll start to see these approach the state line. I think by 6 o'clock, we're probably seeing warnings from some of these cells, especially in the southern part of the state. I think by 6 to 7, we'll see these moving through the metro, especially south of the metro. North of the metro, the big question is how much moisture is in place to sustain these. I think there's enough that we could see some thunderstorms, likely some lightning with that as well. But will they be of the severe variety? That remains to be seen. By 7 to 8, it's moving through the eastern part of the state. And by 8:30 to 9, these are out of here. This is very quick moving. Unfortunately, that quick moving nature of these storms means that they could produce some significant winds. And then by the time we get into late this evening, we're really wrapping things up. So now through 10 p.m. is your time frame. Large hail is the current big concern for those storms to the west. Also the possibility of tornadoes, especially in the southern half of the state. But this could become more of a severe wind event. We'll watch those radar trends to see how this will evolve. And all of these storms have been lightning producers to the west. We think that trend is going to continue as these move through tonight. There's a lot of outdoor events. I've been getting text messages. Sean was getting text messages all day of people saying, hey, we've got an event tonight. What's going to be happening with the storms? Even if we don't have any of these three things, lightning is just as concerning for especially those outdoor events. Have multiple ways to receive alerts. Make sure you are aware, staying weather aware. Don't just rely on tornado sirens. Make sure you have a way, at least on your phone, to receive some of those warnings. Look at the weekend though. 71 Saturday. How about 75 on Sunday? We are expecting a little bit more cloud cover for your Saturday, but more sunshine as we get to Sunday. These will certainly be much cooler. And by the way, it's going to be a little bit breezy on Saturday as well. Beyond that, temperatures are going to take a bit of a tumble, especially Tuesday through Thursday as the numbers drop back down into the 60s. That will be cooler than average. We do expect some rain chances as well, and potentially could be some heavy rain at times Tuesday into Wednesday. We'll watch to see how much moisture is able to move back in. Hopefully by Friday, we're clearing things back out, setting us up for what could be a nice weekend for a very busy week across central Indiana.